Some were staring at the sky, and the few who crossed the shadows found the world still blind and cold. Borders framed with fear and fences. Awafoloko nika kaloko yabe fintiabo. God, this is for all those striving for a better life in a foreign land, always hiding from the police with nowhere to rest, and seeing that the life they dreamed of is not the life they live. Please, Lord, give them strength, for they carry the weight of families depending on them. Mama held me at the doorway, said, my child, the world is wide. I told her hope is somewhere waiting on the other side of life. But the sun became a furnace, desert winds cut like a blade, brothers fading into silence, dreams collapsing in the shade.
I keep calling out your name, 'cause only you can make a way.
Mi amor loco,
Ya papa ma, kasagama.
loco, loco, loco. Pray for me when the journey's pulling hard on me. Stand by me when my strength is losing gravity. Carry me through the desert and the deep blue sea. Oh Lord, have mercy. Spread your wings over me. Loco, yabama, kipa pange. Oh, watch over me. Hey. Oh, ocean waves were full of stories. Every heartbeat held a cry. Some were reaching for salvation, some were staring at the sky, and the few who crossed the shadows found the world still blind and cold. Borders framed with fear and fences, walls that swallow growing souls. Oh,
I keep calling out your name, 'cause only you can make a way.
mi amor loco.
Ya papa ma, kasagama.
Oh, pray for me on this long and dangerous road. Strengthen me when my body's losing hope. Guide my feet through the desert and the deep blue sea. Oh Lord, have mercy. Place your light over me. Loba, yabama, kipa pange. We are living gospel. Europe fell like frozen thunder. No asylum in my name. Streets became my only shelter. Rain kept riding out my pain, till one sunrise brought a letter, whispered freedom in my name. But the faces that I longed for could not live to see that day. Now I stand with trembling papers, victory shaking in my hands. Lord, I crossed the mighty waters, but I lost my promised land.
Some never made it home, some never saw the dawn, but your grace will carry us through every rise
All right, good morning, and welcome to a program we call Korea's Guides, and we are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss issues that made the front page of the different newspaper and the Polnado for the morning. And after we can all look at what's in the paper and say we can come back, bring people inside where they come and help we for actually discuss the different issues them inside the program. The song we listen to today, we still the work on them. Now the first song this week, we don't play our no donor. The reason being, we want you for help and we don't get two people and we don't opt for help for actually do that because we get limba word inside it. We want for later edit for we properly before we finally release some where you go able to forget them. Yeah, so we just play a normal now. Bottom line are all of the other words seem correct and we know exactly what we want from the song. It is at the same time we as well they call on you please for you continue for vote for Waterloo today on Thursday and within a very critical stage right now. And the position where we all the last 2 weeks not we position and the third position we're supposed for actually they take the first position. So your support means a lot to win. We'll continue with the rest of the show, and you will join me for the first time. Don't forget for like, share, and comment. And if you're not subscribed, please consider for do so. This is a program when I call yes, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. My name is Slpp, the Freedom Fighter, and we'll go straight and look at the front page before we bring our guest inside the show. The Watch newspaper say dual citizenship. Okay. Okay. Why? Why is that? Okay, the paper no one for Zoom for me. I don't know why. Okay. The Watch newspaper say dual citizenship storm it Fatima Bio's ambition and drug cartel and kingpins. Why is silent police silent? We go coup in the sub region. ECOWAS chair faces heavy military challenge. The Apex newspaper say NRA boss exemplary leadership yield impressive revenue growth. And SLPHA laws Chinese investors and you as well get taken over UTB. Bank of Sierra Leone reposes confidence in Dr. Gail Payne's leadership and government interference threatens independence of SLFA. The next one at the Awareness Times newspaper, as IG prepares for festive season, police assures the nation will be secured. And Honorable Mayama Zombo unveiled female legislator newsletter. The next one inside the program. The next one inside the program are the Spectator newspaper inside the program this morning. And the Spectator newspaper inside the program this morning say budget debate opposition chair chief whip challenges government and priorities. Let's just open the gate quickly for we guests for come inside the show. Let's just open them quickly because it don't wait for long. I'll just open them quickly. It actually don't wait for long. You will watch the program. Don't forget for like and share the program. Very much important. And subscribe it. Please consider for do so before you go NSI. We guess to come inside the show now. We'll continue with the rest of the paper inside the program this morning. And of course, the Spectator newspaper say calls for a review of Chief Justice new practice directions. And upgone to client time. Citizens praise IGP for restoring free flow of traffic. Yes, IGP, I see that deal there. I think you do well, Yanda. Mr. Sef, I will praise you. Thank you very much. You do well in that area there. You do well for clear the traffic, but you need for do more for clear the drug cartel. You need for do more. But you do well, That's no mixed issue. You do well, Yanda. I just say thank you. All right, to go to the next one, we had Africa 24 say, ahead of 2028 elections, Batilo urge peace and discipline despite law school setback. Lima defense his ability. Nigerian jail 30 years. Dr. Samuel Kamara doesn't understand bank resolution. The next one, now the Independent Observer newspaper, Bio shows decisive leadership in Benin. And Mr. President, can we talk? Internal Affairs Minister urge LUC to maintain discipline during festive season. And you as well get other story then for you inside this edition of the Independent Observer newspaper. The Open Space newspaper say Standards Bureau opens office in McKinney and Sierra Leone Sierra Leone Embassy host Trade and Cultural Forum in China. And as ONS Chief Abdullahi Koka plans ahead, citizens, visitors assures of safe and secure festive season. And the next one inside the program, let's see for the media, SLPP and APC. Infighting paralyzes Sierra Leone's governance system. And Iron Ladies for Dr. Ibrahim Bangura launch movement in Sando Chiefdom. The next one, now the Vantage newspaper, mining farms ignore warnings, Rutile Road crash and 1 dead, 2 injured. You as well get tension unfolds. Lawyer Society President and SLBA to legal battle. And you get Chief Minister opens development, financing confidence. Oracle newspaper, strong leadership at work. On safety and traffic flow, citizens praise IGP and SLISA for clearing illegal garage and roadside business from public roads. And failure to officially hand over office, Sierra Leone Drivers Union urge ACC to investigate former President Alpha Amadou Ba over alleged corruption. And you will get civic town hall on human capital development to feature tourism minister Nabila Farida Tunis. You get Professor Ba and alleged cabals accused of damaging Jala University image. The Times newspaper, NPIA engages petroleum dealers, and you as well get other story then for instance this edition of the Times newspaper. The Both Times newspaper, Energy Minister performs groundbreaking for power extension to Freetown Peninsula. And Transport Ministry, SLISA, engage on proposed age limit on imported vehicles. Chief Minister applauds Sierra Leone's robotics team. The next one inside the program, the Parameter newspaper. Bank of Sierra Leone reaffirms confidence in Dr. Gilpin to lead landmark commercial bank UTB merger. And you as well get head of media at RC Bank as a new academic achievement. A renovation without end. How authorities failed the National Stadium project. The Gleaner newspaper say SLPP fissures come into sharp focus. Now, all the paper than this inside the program this morning, and we'll go straight to we guest inside the show this morning for make we come see what we get inside the program. Good morning, Winston Ojukutuma College Jr., and thank you for joining me at the show this morning.
Thank you, Pierre. Good morning. How are you?
By God in power, with a try.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I'll get you clear. You get me?
Okay, good. I'm good. Yes, I'm good. Yes.
Okay, please good. Okay, so thank you for joining me one more time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start with something quickly. The local commercial bank take over from the Union Trust Bank, UTB. Yes, what do you take on this? Myself gets waiting. I just think just about what you take of this force.
Thank you, Pierre. I had the opportunity, or should I say, the privilege, for almost 1 year for work within the structures of the commercial banking for more than 1 year, but fully employed and being paid. For 1 full year, the Tewe Samadin was governor of Bank of Sierra Leone, and Chris Pinde was the managing director of the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. And then we had this Ghanaian man, EcoBank. I worked within the structure with Philip. I forgot his second name now. Philip Swari, I think his name was. His name is the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank Association, which is the kind of professional body for all the MDs, all the MDs of all the commercial banks in Sierra Leone. And one of the persons I interact with even before he was running the Union Trust Bank was Samfa Koroma. I've known him for quite a considerable time, of blessed memory. So when I read the release from Bank of Sierra Leone and I tap into the reaction of people in Sierra Leone and outside Sierra Leone, a lot of people were surprised, and I would say some were even shocked, because the impression we had was that the Union Trust Bank was a sound bank, being well managed, well funded, and was stable, and and the management was good at what they were doing. But for Bank of Sierra Leone to come out with this kind of news after the death of the founder, one of the founder, because there were several of them who founded the bank, and they had several shareholders. I don't know if they're still shareholders, so I will not mention the names here, just for private.
The founder have been Sanfa Kuma?
No, there were several of them, not just Sanfa Kuma one. There were several other people.
They will die now.
Now, Sanfa Kuma and I, we've been running the bank.
I've been the face, actually. Okay, go ahead.
He was the face of the bank, correct. And to his credit, he was a very hard-working man, a fantastic banker, and sometimes obnoxious, but for reasons, but a very disciplined man. And I worked with him within the structure of the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank Association. So I was under the impression that this bank, the structures of success, because there was a time when he got about 2 or 3 boys, if I can remember correctly. One day at the insurance, one of the insurance companies, and we also get a major shareholder with shares, and then the other one worked at the bank. And I remember distinctly when this massive ship was in Sierra Leone, I think 2008 or 2009, if I can remember correctly, and a massive ship and asked me to the PRO na EcoBank. This becoming the radio democracy Yugoslavia. I'm during the war. Anna, yes. I conducted the auction on massive ship on that occasion where massive ship landed aboard in Sierra Leone, Wataki. In fact, I was in Senegal when they traced me. Kishore Shakandas, this late man, Samfa Kuruma, Crispin Day, and others, they say for track me down. They thought I was in London, but I was in Senegal, working in Senegal when they tracked me down in Senegal, and they paid for me to come to Freetown for conduct a charity within the boat for charity, the auction for charity. And I remember a discussion which took place between Shakandas and this late man over a succession of the bank and everything. And it was very clear, even the issue of Liverpool Football Club, Manchester. So I thought there was an established structure within the Union Trust Bank that, because this bank would even get money from Warren Buffett sometime back, over $5 million or so, which was paid back because of the way Sanfa Kuma run the bank.
We make what's not this real problem? We make BSLC, Bank of Salon C, local commercial bank for take over UTB.
Well, if you read the notice from Bank of Sierra Leone, it's basically in banking and finance, a central bank puts a commercial bank into resolution, meaning that the bank's financial situation has become critical, and the central bank steps in to minimize potential disruptions to the financial system and protect the bank's depositors, and while maintaining relationship with counterparties and other clients. This usually happens when the bank is deemed insolvent or likely to fall or destabilize the financial system. Basically, that means, with the greatest respect to the late man and the management of the bank, Union Trust Bank was a bank of cards that could have collapsed, or that would have collapsed if the Bank of Salona didn't do that. So it was a good move by the Bank of Sierra Leone.
So this in actual sense, the try for we now say the bank will actually rest on the shoulder of one person.
Exactly. But I don't want us to stretch on it, because we get people money then we don't want a bank rush or panic rush or anything like that. So I mean, for the first time,
whether you talk them now or not talk them now, this is not the thing that they go on. Of course, and then the okay.
Are you saying people are rushing there to withdraw their money?
No, I'm not saying they rush them now, but what's not they say, whether you talk something way for make them rush or not, once people know you read this one, a lot of people them go to see what thing they do right now. Go to see whether they have to take their money or not.
Yeah, I know of several people that where I tell, or we come back to me when somebody say Jesus, other one say Lord of mercy, other one say Lord Sierra Leone, and I must say, for the first time, how many years this man don't do so now? 6 years, 7 years? They run the country. For the first time in 6 or 7 years, I go reluctantly say congratulations to the people in the Bank of Sierra Leone for the decision we take. But it can. But again, when Anes Kuma was in power,
this decision actually go save a lot of people and from warning to loss.
Well, that is the reason why the Rokel Commercial Bank came into the rescue, because Rokel Commercial Bank MD, somebody I also know and worked with, Dr. Gilpin, seems to be not even seems, he's running the bank very well, and kudos to him. So
this is not the other problem we are get, because like every other day you see Gilpin on the media. Then they talk about some good one. For example, in this one now, they say now because of in leadership make Bank of Salone actually decide for pass on this responsibility to them. So the way out then they publicize them, it seem like for say in this leader where as well the shoulder or the running of the Rokel Commercial Bank, then I earn a loan, and if anything as well happen to Alex Sanfa, then problem go there again with Rokel Commercial Bank.
Well, that's a valid point and well put. But if you remember when Sierra Leone Commercial Bank was in kind of similar situation, and Eskoroma took the decision of asking the Bank of Sierra Leone and NASIT and one or two other places to come to their rescue, and the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank was rescued, and Sierra Leone Commercial Bank is now viable and is running well. So what thing this also tell you, that is why I said I reluctantly say kudos to Bank of Sierra Leone. That means Bank of Sierra Leone not get the kind of resources that would have been needed to keep Union Trust Bank independently by pouring money or money not there within the economy for make people and come and say we will rescue Union Trust Bank. The confidence is not there within the country as a whole, because if there was funding, if there was money, liquid cash, and including NASIT, within the economy of Sierra Leone, there would have been no need for Bank of Sierra Leone for take the decision and get Rokel Commercial Bank for take over Union Trust Bank. So which means the Sierra Leone as a whole, which is not surprise to me, is in a dire state, Yeah.
So for lastly on this issue, with this kind of action, with this kind of decision, it really means say Bank of Salone effective in monitoring commercial bank in the country?
Well, that is the impression they gave by taking that decision. But Bank of Salone self not get better reserve now. I mean, the other day, I don't know if you do it, I could rest. I not get the document in front of me here. But the other day, the reserve where the APC government left almost finished the Bank of Sierra Leone. And you know, the people who they run the country are damn chief people. They don't ruin the country economy. So I mean, I'm sorry, but that is the situation.
Okay, continue for the way to inside the program. This night program when I call us on YouTube and on Facebook. I'll jump to another issue quickly. This issue get for do with the political while in the country right now. And I'll just take this one way now. The C for the media. Because I'm pretty sure you have done the give up on salon politics, you know, just that something and then you can go back and say, it's not my country, how for do land no left and so. But this now waiting see for the media say it says SLPP and APC infighting paralyzes Sierra Leone's governance system. You agree to this? Maybe we I don't know the thing not agree for Zoom for me this morning. But maybe I will try for read small thing. But what in that thing this way you agree with why should they refresh this Windows?
Sengapia, let me tell you something. In the past week or so, we don't hear some people within the SLPP, Lehman, Josephine Jackson, they say this other lady in Alfona, president of the women's, whatever they call them. And then I see Tijan Sisef na Liberty. And then there was also, I think, the chairman of himself, Batilo, or whatever he calls himself. They all come. You see, and then I see people within the APC, they kind of champion that, like if I say, wow, you know, they like the gladdy of waiting to go on na SLPP. Saying one thing we don't come out within we Sierra Leoneans, majority of we, whether we're in politics, whether we're in business or whatnot, even in most of our private life, we have we have been left unable to make moral judgment, basic moral judgment about things. We are shameless. We not get shame anymore, and we are all most of us are selfish, because I don't know why make, in terms of moral judgment, why make APC go and judge SLPP when the situation in the country now, because of the lack of moral judgment and courage of the APC, make the country day how we day so today. And the shamelessness of the entire system go make even situation like the Union Trust Bank, they come up the way they come up. You know, so I just cannot understand. I see people like spend. I can admire now. Seriously, I can admire that. That is why I can really admire when they spend time. They talk about it here. Although yes, people are still need for the get informed about these issues. But we that word shame not the power again necessarily. And the issue of being critical, think critically is gone. So why would imagine what's in my name? The chief minister.
Senge.
The talk say Mother Biogo govern Sierra Leone for waiting.
2038.
Sengapia, this is the people that welcome 2018. They preach up the roof. They talk about APC and Anescoma third term. You understand?
Do as I say,
and then
not
you
do as
get
I do.
Then you get Prince Adim in come and talk, say then go rule for how many years as well?
75 years.
75 years. And then you get Josephine Jackson there.
Where they ask for third term.
Josephine Jackson's third term. You know, so we not get shame again. We not even sit down now and say, not to show been talk 2018 or 2018 will be kind of power in the damn APC. Can you imagine that? And then you have people, me not worry about the crowd they can pull, because I've gone through it firsthand. The the same man will wear that red go dance for Jagaban or for DIB or whatnot.
And back
Majority
wear
of
green.
them, they same people, and then they go back, go wear the green back, go dance for.
Yes, then tell we
You know,
that. Then tell we that for the 2020 election. They do.
not a 2023 election, Sengepia. That is Sierra Leone. Sengepia. The membership of both the APC and SLPP fully paid up supporters of both parties, not reach 100,000. What we have is a country of majority simple-minded, ignorant people where out of poverty and desperation, you see what's in the gun of the country. So me, I know they blame with people, and because imagine even Jagaban, where people they jump and dance for, I mean, deep down, you and I know that the APC not going to forgive Jagaban the flag bearership if it comes to that. They're not going to give it to him.
Why?
They're not going to give it to him. For another day.
No, but if you don't begin talk, you don't begin speak on behalf of the APC executive or the APC delegates them. It's not just the executive, the delegate. Why?
Another thing on behalf of the APC executive. This wretched, wayward.
I mean, okay, well, let's say the delegates, the people.
The delegates. But first of all, let we cross 2020, 2026, 2027. Let we see how the things they go.
Okay.
Before we begin talk about flag bearership, not flag bearership. Because, you see, it's unfortunate that the one that would advise some of them people here for this flag bearership within the APC, no left SF, because SLPP own waiting the man named Tijan Baja Tijansi don't talk with some of we know we follow the political situation in the country in not to just that simple-minded way, because we, including this woman, we all man they talk about, this. If you go back to
Fatima.
Yes, I don't. She's not worth mentioning. I'm sorry. If you go back to One Drop newspaper, The Nationalist.
The Nationalist.
In 2018, yes, I think 2019, right? I wrote a piece which I completely dismissed her, as a very unworthy woman where go create the kind of problem where they create. So not a story I tell you. Call One Drop, the Nationalist newspaper. Everything where they do so now, I wrote it now for One Drop. Just as with me and the late Christopher Coker, I don't know if you be Sabia, he's late now. Christopher Coker, me in a Star Radio, we predicted what is going on so known as Sierra Leone. We even go to the extent for call Mother Bill, not to even first apprentice, second apprentice now Puda, because he not get the experience, because first apprentice go get experience for drive the Puda, even if you not get license. Second apprentice, and then the bring can help the first apprentice when they collect money. Then if you get on the steering, no more, you go to where the boss now go on, or to where the Puda now go on. That is Mother Bill. We said it, and that is what he has done. So these are people where. So I can't. I don't even understand sometimes when people spend so much time the talk. So because we don't have shame in Sierra Leone. People are shameless in Sierra Leone. And not just Sierra Leoneans. Within Sierra Leone and outside, we are shameless, and we lack we not to say we lack, we deliberately refuse for come out with the courage and do proper moral judgment on situations. It is all about self, about me, and then you go see somebody talk, say, I love my country, I like Sierra Leone. Somebody just come out Sierra Leone, come, he go begging, he come back. He say, he not can understand. He last go Sierra Leone 2018. He say he not can understand we people when go Sierra Leone from the diaspora, then come back. He say, hey, Sierra Leone sweet too. He say he not can understand the state of the country. Yes.
But you know back say where you go some side with, you open your eye for see everything you actually see all the negative things. But if you just go say, okay, I'll go do this. What do you go for? I'll go for go enjoy. That's all. Now you see.
That is debatable. But for come back to England or America, well, this trip na America, but couldn't travel because they all afraid Donald Trump.
Yes.
Because then then but could if say if they go back, they don't get the opportunity for come back in. So Boku they stay in America. England don't get that problem.
So now a good one this because according to the State House, they say in last year or so or this year then John make about $100 million, from visitors them. Yeah. So if this December time like this one now, Usai then don't even the one they say if we get documents now, then don't hold them documents for long term, not even know them faith again. We make them to the extent that they scared for even step out of America. What think this go get for mean for we revenue in terms of things we can get for remittance from people where they go inside the country.
So last year they make 100 million from diaspora and going to Sierra Leone and visitors in general.
Yes.
Okay. And this year, the figures now commodity next year. Well, it's very obvious. It's 1 + 1 = 2. So which means the revenue will not be there. And as you and I know, as if I want the paper, then today you say the NRA, the National Revenue Authority, they do well or something of that sort. What's the definition? What do they define?
So
as
this
doing
is not
well?
the thing where I've been trying to ask you about Gilpin. I find out something these days about Sierra Leone and the leadership in the salon. When you go to ONS, instead of doing a paper, it tell you about how indoor strategize. It's not about how ONS don't strategize, but how that one person don't strategize.
ONS, you mean Office of National Security?
You go to the NRA, you talk about how the boss don't survive, how he don't succeed. They talk about the other one or other departments where you collect.
You go NASIT. You go NASIT
every day. Okay, now like this. I think this is the pattern this now. And if I open paper, I know exactly what I can see. NRA, NASIT, Okel Commercial Bank, ONS because that December now instead of begin come back. All of them people here they project their image. We don't left Sierra Leone Commercial Bank because it don't get issue now. And the time where you see most of their leaders here, they continuously appear on a paper and they paint the image in a very positive way. Something actually they happen under where they normally they notice. As NASIT projects the image of the leader, the boss, corruption business they come out pump one from NASIT. As Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, being they pump the image, now they tell them the first per motorcar, almost $1,000. They actually, waiting. So this is not the system where I don't see now. We make every day I open paper, I see certain things, I just smile because I know something they're about to happen. Because this
as I say earlier on, a lot of us, majority of Sierra Leoneans, I'll put my neck out of that. Majority of Sierra Leoneans are unable to make basic moral judgment. I will tell you something now. From which angle they come from. You see, I'll go back to Aristotle. I write because I try to put some papers together. In Athens, in the age of Aristotle, right? In that city, Athens, which is in Greece, as you know, the question, how do you define the purpose of your life? How do you define the purpose of your life? Right? Would make no sense, right? Because first of all, finding your life purpose was not an individual choice. You see, like I said, if you remember, I tell you about the selfishness of we Sierra Leoneans, and we not get shame again. We are shameless. You understand? People grew up within a dense network of family, tribe, city, and nation. They inherited from these entities a variety of duties, responsibility, and obligations. They also inherited a social role, serving the people around them as soldiers, farmers, merchants, mothers, teachers. Each of these social roles came from certain standard of excellence, a code to determine what they ought to do. You see, so what you get what I'm saying? You want me to talk like Creole?
Please.
Basically, everything what they do in life, Like as I can say, now one person in the bone. But at the
One person
village, the
made.
begin. Yes. You understand? Yeah. So within that network, na Sierra Leone, there is a system. Now France you did, now England me so. There is a system. You understand me? There's a coordinate, there's a structure. It come back to the Union Trust Bank thing. Everything we do, network. For instance, now in this part of the world, okay, it wasn't like that before, but even at that time, there was a system. Now, if you press one button, which you name as an individual, it will link you up to several departments or institutions or network that gives a picture of who you are and what you do, etc., etc., etc. Right? Likewise, as well, when you manage an economy, NIA, for instance, if NIA suppose, in fact, I read some side the other day and say the World Bank or IMF, they talk say electricity, EDSA, they are at the point of collapse, right? So EDSA they collect money from electricity for electricity, but there is no light. But EDSA also get property where they collect rent from, then get other services them, but yet still, what do they do with all the money they need? Because even they collect the money they go within the banking system, then they keep the banking system running. But we don't have that kind of a system. That is why, as I said to you, a network, an entity of variety of duties, responsibilities, and obligations. We don't have it. We don't have it. You go to Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, the connection between Sierra Leone Commercial Bank and Local Commercial Bank will be very limited, maybe between the hierarchies of the bank. But there's nothing else. You go with the Nigerian banks. The Nigerian banks, although they are all mostly international banks, if you go into one of those banks, for instance, even Guaranteed Trust Bank at its worst, there is a network of things between the Nigerian bank in Ghana or in Sierra Leone or Liberia with their head office in Nigeria or with their office here in London. We don't have that system. We don't have that system. Why? Because people in authority don't deliberately refuse for take the courage and have the moral judgment to do what is right for the country. That is why. That is why. So, for instance, if you go to Mr. Gilpin, now Local Commercial Bank, Mr. Gilpin is only concerned about Local Commercial Bank. That's it. Whereas if you come now England, or you come France, or if you go Nigeria, or you go Ghana, I left Nigeria. Let's go Ghana because Nigeria has get the issue. If you go Ghana, the Ghana Commercial Bank, in as much as in the run as an independent commercial bank, there is also a system that link that Ghana Commercial Bank to the other commercial banks and within Ghana, which we don't have in Sierra Leone. We don't have in Sierra Leone. You know, so it's, you see, anybody will get for take over from this wretched government within now, this wretched illegal government within now. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them because not a small work there in Sierra Leone. Not a small work. Not a small work. Then come and talk about free education. What is the state of the education now in the country? Then come and sit and fight corruption. They make a commission of inquiries. They seize oaths. They spend millions of dollars and bring foreign judges and come, set up commissions. Then, what has been the outcome of that? This man say if try for improve the image of Sierra Leone, they make him the travel. He say I dey fly.
And continue for fly.
And continue for fly. Travel with a Sierra Leone passport today. Make you see what happens to you. So I don't understand why people can talk. No left the APC, the one that way even the support them people are, you know. They are shameless, completely shameless.
Okay. We still, let I just ask you, Stinojukuto, Junior. Apart from the things that we had on put to you, waiting the concern you more, waiting the worry you more, waiting you very much, they look at as a very big issue right now inside the country.
Now, a transition. We are going to have a transition, whether the SLPP and the APC likes it or not. There's going to be a transition. Because for me, as far as I'm concerned, the SLPP, the pauper, because to be fair to a large chunk of members of the SLPP who were and are still not involved with the pauper illegal government, I feel say, for me, my concern is the transition. Because I'll put this to you. Come 2028, or even before 2028, Sierra Leone, whether people like it or not, will go up. Because we have a situation where it's like a steam where they go up, where they develop now. We get for explode. Because we have a group of young men and women within the illegal pauper government, majority of them under 55, we not ready to be accountable come tomorrow. So they are going to try by all possible means to remain in power for as long as possible. And when they talk and they mean them, don't underestimate that. And then you have those within the APC, we, apart from those who are saying they want to be flag bearer, you get another set of APC young men and women, again, all under 55, who are determined for say, we not go take them, waiting and do to we 2018 and 2023. And then you have the general purpose, where they suffer now. So it is just a question of time. It will explode. When it explodes, as I'm talking to you, do we have, let's take for instance, when Bangladesh early this year exploded and the Z generation come out and the prime minister and the government collapse and the prime minister escape go India. Within 24 to 48 hours, the youth, the security forces, they came together, they minimize the violence and destruction, then put things in control, and then call this power, we've been the Paris, an environmentalist, for can take over the country. Yes, it has not been perfect, but it don't manage the situation, and Bangladesh, they go back to the polls in February 2026. As I speak to you, when you take Samura Kamara out of the equation, do we have any other person that you can call, we understand the country, for say, come, let we put this country back together and control and stop whatever damage go begin and we get for continue if we not do that? Do we have anybody like that, sincerely? You see, because what Marabiu, and to some extent, the APC, they don't do, anybody will take over now. The civil service, the police, the judiciary, the military, the civil societies, they all don't box up, mix up, make a pretend that way. How for come reverse that is a serious challenge. It's going to be a serious challenge. Because we have men and women within the police force right now. We're not going to business for wear police uniform. We get men and women within the army right now. We're not going to business for wear Sojama uniform, but they're there. We get men and women within the civil service, just by virtue of their tribes, they've been promoted. The same applies to places like Bank of Sierra Leone. What is going to happen to those institutions? So, my concern is a transition. What will happen? The transition from this wretched, corrupt, sadistic government to somebody who gets an understanding of what is needed immediately for stable the country. And I believe we still use, some people are still talk about old money and new money, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we have a situation where, without exaggeration, 40 to 50% of the cars on the road are unworthy, but they're still on the road. We have a majority of vehicles in Sierra Leone uninsured. Yes. We have, for instance, somebody did tell me the other day, say, sour grounds. They said the Makituma and fish will go inside.
Mm-hmm.
You get information to you know of that?
No, that's not to me knowledge.
Yeah, but I said the Makituma, the Makituma and fish will go down the sour grounds. The street, the other day, the police, they're not one of you paper than today's FC. Okay. The police, the roads authorities, they try for clear the streets them. You see, sour grounds was put together for clear the streets, not only of traders, but for also create parking spaces for cars. But where the people that were put them together are no longer involved, because not only NASID put them together, and NASID provided the funds, but the people that were put them together are no longer involved. So NASID as an institution, all their focus now is how to get money back. So it is now expensive for the basic trader woman, majority woman, for go take space na sour ground.
But I mean, during the launch, the Mother Baby actually don't talk say they reduce, it don't cut down the rents, the amount we supposed for pay into half.
But even the half, don't take my word for it. Find out from Twitter. Mm-hmm. Even the half, majority of the traders, they say, is still expensive.
Okay.
Because what we put together was a system where you'd encourage the trader and force for go inside the market. It's long term, it's not short term. Mm-hmm. You first of all clear the street, you allocate rooms or whatever, stalls, to each trader. Because you see, what the other thing where NASID not get right now, because I should say it don't even expand now. At the time when we put the Sour Grounds project together, we discover, see, this one woman or this one man, we get this one table in Abacha Street or na Kisi Street. He get 4 other people where they with him, where they self get small table. So the first thing where for be happen, now the one person where get the 4 other people them, now they get store. So so then you address the other 3 them. And there was a system where we put together. But obviously, if NASID go now for go take the one person where na the provider of the other 3 people them, they not get the mechanism or they not get the knowledge how for deal with the other 3 people them. For instance, this mommy, he go now the wholesale place, he buy soap, he buy sardine, he buy nail, he buy something else. When he come na Kisi Street or na Abacha Street, he get you go meet him back na the table, he get yabas, he get this, he get that. So in the sidom at the front of the yabas and the other vegetables then in front of him, he get somebody we get sardine. But I ain't get the sardine. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
Then on the other side, he get somebody we get soap. But I ain't get the soap. Then he get one more person where the worker go all nail, go all armor and thing in it. So we had developed a system, a structure where we would have attend to all of those things. And when you get installed, it get place for the soap, it get place for the vegetables. So you completely pull them out of the street. But that's for another day. That's for another day. Because Freetown City Council and NASIT don't have that.
Got you. Okay, continue for the between inside the program. My name is Wistin Ojukuto Macaulay Junior with the between at the show. Wistin, let's ask you something we don't get photo with. You know, anything at the paper. I just want to ask. What are the special thing when it happened to you today?
Oh, me? Oh, no, you know, the second person will get me to this situation. Kelso don't do that this morning. And they said they ask me about, oh no, today is my birthday. And me not can I not can celebrate birthday really.
Oh, why you not celebrate birthday?
Well, easily 60 to 70% of the wish you happy birthday are hypocrites. So so you know, I make somebody wish me birthday, then tomorrow I go make sure so I don't do birthdays, you know. It's as simple as that.
On a special day like this, where you been small,
Yeah.
where you come up, with him can always be wish.
Ni wish? I don't know. I grew up loving what I'm doing now. Although me and my late pa of blessed memory wanted me to be, as usual, lawyer or a doctor or something. But because I'm the kind of person from where I'm small, I have been kind of very outspoken. Not that I'm perfect, but I've been very outspoken, and I call things by their real name. At a very early age, especially after 1977, no school, no college, I thought that I will be somebody always challenging the wrongs of society. And at this stage of my life, I tell God thank you, are able to do them for quite a long time. And I upset a lot of people. I mean, I was doing my job. That is what it's called for. And but I also make a lot of people pleased and happy. So there are days where at the Wakana within Southeast. In fact, one typical example, not too long ago, I came on a bus na Elephant and Castle at the course for go take train underground na Bekalu line. And this young man, you know, one at me be me back. After seeing so he asked me for this and that. Night tap me, say, well, may God bless you, sir. See, we can, I mean, follow you up, we're small. And from time to time, I can see you now, we had and this and that. God bless you, yourself. Say, well, thank you very much for the work you do, sir. Or the work you don't do, you know. And so this happens most times, you know. You can see those on side. That's why I go within the community side. You get a lot of Sierra Leoneans, you know. I don't go inside train again now, Victoria. This boy, and most times now, young man, they say myself I want to do journalism, but but say we will not be getting people from Mikulan, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And they say thank you, and then continue. They take people and they watch me inside the ticket now, like like for seminars or guys celebrating. I say, thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. So it has always been my ambition to be, should I say, a journalist, a writer, and I'm very pleased that I turned out to be. You don't make money. I mean, I must say, then now I try for get that to what is it, but I enjoy doing what I did, and I'll continue doing it as long as I'm alive. I mean, of course, I went into politics reluctantly, but I don't regret it because I learned a lot about the human being as well. I mean, I recently went back into teaching as well, and then I realized that's like walking on an eggshell. So I'm back into my journalism. Yeah.
No regrets at all because you that not been at the same side in terms of what you photo.
No. We that was a battle. That was what led me coming to England in the first place, because we know meet up, and then we defect all the time. My mother, my darling, the one my protective, yes, we know the grief for me. May God continue for getting good. Say no. He has to leave. Because even the time when I mean quite young, I did within the as a reporter on a tablet newspaper when in the get at me, beat me, told me upside down in the APC office, go to women as CID or Dong Central Police. My late Papa Keso on left and day force. And want be journalist for course Shaka Stevens. Left and day. I mean, Mama can go pull me. So yes. So no regret.
Okay. So just some seconds. I actually need to ask you one last question on this particular thing, especially because today is your birthday. Okay. And the reason why I ask you this one question, for me, I think say a very, very much important for we all when they watch you so right now. We don't they follow you, we don't they hear you with you to say able to understand this one. Last listen to this one.
I wish you happy birthday. Today we raise our voices for Winston Ojuko to Macaulay Jr.'s light shines in the sky. A journalist with a fearless pen who speaks the truth again and again. From the BBC to every shore, you shared our stories, rich and poor. Now you stand for justice strong, for human rights you lead us.
Thank you.
Hooray, we wish you a happy birthday. Hooray, we wish you many happy returns.
Thank you.
Hooray, from we yard we celebrate. Winston Ojukutu, Macaulay Jr. today.
I've been vexed by you, but all the vex don't go now. You got me there. You got me there. Thank you. You got me there. You see, but Sengapia, on a very serious note, thank you very much. So you and Kelso don't make my day. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But coming back to Sierra Leone, in the coming months and years up till 2028, we need fearless men and women with courage. We go able for take and make decisions them for turn Sierra Leone around. Sierra Leone is in a complete bad state, completely, from, as put more simply, from head to toe. We people, then they talk about simple-minded now, this part of the world, where they behind the likes of Farage or the people in the rights now France society or the one that with America. But you see, then get the basics. In Sierra Leone, people are not only simple-minded and ignorant, they are poor, they are suffering as well. So we need people, we need leaders. If I was younger, say 10 years younger, believe me, I won't be in England. I'll be in Sierra Leone. Seriously, because what we need in Sierra Leone are men with courage, men and women with courage. And we lack that now in Sierra Leone, within both APC and SLP. When you listen to the APC presidential candidates there, with the exception of, I think on one or two occasions, Ade Macaulay, I don't hear any of them, including Jagaban, they condemn outrightly, which should be the work of the opposition.
But I mean, it's like everybody getting strategy for able to do something. It can be say the one way they come and say certain things. Let's take for example France. You know, between Marine Le Pen and Macron. Waiting Macron say they do we sweet people them. Waiting Marine Le Pen say they do we make a lot of immigrants them not glad. Now the contrary now. Now even the people that win are Français, the one that win are immigrant them, all the vex by waiting Macron they do. Right now. As you can see, a lot of strike they go on, like different time, where contradicts most of the things them way he say. So some some person go say something where it gets what he want, it is completely different from what he don't say. Some people not can say.
No, Singapore. Singapore. You see, you remember why I tell you about simple-minded people. You see, I met an old lady na Super Drugs the other day. We were born 1941. They talk about the Second World War and waiting the leaders during the Second World War represented. Waiting make people and feel say Macron not to do anything, or that Kamala na America not be able to govern America, or the present Prime Minister not able to govern. It's very simple, but people are not here. During the Second World War and up to even the late 60s, we had politicians right across the board women get courage. They had ideologies where they believe in. They were not looking for public sympathy. Up till Margaret Thatcher in time, you go say Margaret Thatcher been bad or this or that, but she believed in what she was doing and was determined to pursue that.
Okay.
And then behind that, we had a press, be it America, be it England, be it France, and to some extent, even within the African continent, where they too were there with the moral judgment and courage. That is why we had Watergate. That is why we had, if you go back to this man won contest for presidential, as a presidential candidate in America, we resign when they catch him on a boat with a girlfriend. There was morality to some. It's not been perfect, don't get me wrong. But we had a situation where those who were controlling the press, be it the owner or the journalists, and those who were in power, had a focus, had an ideology, and then believe in what they're doing. What we have now from America, today, I listened to World Service this morning. Donald Trump say, if you Singapore, you want visa for go America now, we for produce 5 years of your input na social media. What's that? Why did you see? So what we have a group of men and women, all white, wealthy or semi-wealthy, that are afraid of the new narratives around the world, including Africa, the way Africa will change.
Okay.
They are scared of what is going on. They are scared of the demography will change, and they have the media with them. Like, it's the same with the media. The media is controlled. 90% of the media, when I talk about media, I'm talking about the West now, and to some extent even in Africa, is owned or controlled by 4 people. 90% of the media.
All right.
The other day, Netflix done by one of the biggest studios in Hollywood. Netflix don't come into it. If you go into Netflix, now one of the 5 people away control the media. And all of these people, the other day, somebody gave Nigel Farage £9 million pounds or $9 million. He's a white, wealthy man. We not believe, say, the demographic is good for England. Now, Somalians in America, in Minnesota, during the elections, 2023 elections, the Somalians came out for Donald Trump. The Somalians, they even say, don't take my word for it, just Google or go into YouTube. The Somalians, they even say, they are not Africans. They were for Donald Trump. Why? Out of ignorance, simple-minded. What did Donald Trump call them then this year? You know, say they're not garbage. You know, say they for go back to the country. So the issue is not that Macron is not doing what he's supposed to do. Macron inherited a situation that is difficult to change. And he hasn't got the time to change it. So you have a press that is telling you and I, well, not to me, because me not newspaper or journalists, they really confuse me. They tell me the simple-minded majority that Macron not be governed.
Okay.
It's the same here in England. Keir Starmer Nana do 2 years in power. He inherited a situation where it is going to take another 10 to 15 years for even begin trade. But what do you have? You have a media. That is why they are fighting the BBC. Because the BBC is the only institution, despite their fault, is the only institution they cannot influence. And because they cannot influence the BBC, you have the Daily Telegraph, which is a right-wing newspaper, dig and dig and dig, and then one false where BBC make and blow them up. But then suddenly, Donald Trump don't realize he cannot take the BBC to court for £5 billion or $5 billion. The case don't die. So anything that is that represent the liberal democracy will make me and you there England. We make them fight Hitler, Winston Churchill, the man in Russia, Charles de Gaulle, the 2 men in America. We come together and fight the Second World War and defeat right-wing Germany. It's liberal democracy. They have their fault. It's not perfect. But liberal democracy believes in your freedom. You choosing where you want to live. You saying your piece, freedom of speech. Donald Trump does not believe that. Le Pen doesn't believe that. Farage doesn't believe that. So don't get yourself twisted up into this whole thing. What is going on is a situation where a group of white men and women, wealthy, rich, you describe whichever way they want to describe it, don't like the new demographic in the world, and they want to change that. It is no longer possible. You were the France, so you born picking in a France, no so? Fine. They don't like it. They don't want it. Donald Trump, na foreigner he married, but a white foreigner. In England, where immigration the rate, they hardly charge illegal Australians. They hardly look for illegal Canadians. They hardly look for illegal New Zealand. They're here. If you go Alscott, South Kensington, you will find majority people, Australians and whatnot, not majority, you will find a large number who they are illegal. But they blend in. You go, what do you call it? This station, one of the last station, Central Line, I think it's Stafford or whatever they call them. Excuse me. When police they stop in the morning, they check for papers. They only stop black people or Indians. They will never stop a white person.
All right.
From where Donald Trump they deport, you don't hear them go now the Chinese, Chinatown, for go see and look for Chinese illegal immigrants. The only group where they don't target outside the black community and South American community, now the South Koreans, them, where at the end of the day, they apologize to the government of South Korea. So it is nothing to do with, say, Macarona to do what he to do or what. No. The right wing don't like the new demographic in the world, and they want to change it, which is not possible.
Okay, I think we go get another discussion around that day. But today, I can take the mic like you are now and send you over your joyous moment, for make you relax, your mind and just get yourself.
And I do nothing today. I see I get Boku reading for do, and that's what I'm going to do today.
Well, fine. That's going to help a lot. So thank you very much. And one more time, wish you happy birthday. And yes, this is the new age. All what you wish for yourself.
Thank you.
Reality, especially the positive things there. Thank you. Get yourself a good day, sir.
Thank you. You're welcome. Cheers. God bless.
Yeah. All right. So at this particular point in time, we want to appreciate you. We watch the program. Thank you very much. You will like and share the program. Thank you very much. Thanks to the producer for the show. My name is Slpp, the Freedom Fighter. See you again by Godempa Nanet.
Yo. All right. Today we raise our voices high for Winston Ojukwu to Macaulay Jr.'s light shines in the sky. A journalist with a fearless pen who speaks the truth again and again. From the BBC to every shore, you shared our stories, rich and poor. Now you stand for justice strong, for human rights you lead us on. Hooray! We wish you a happy birthday. Hooray! We wish you many happy returns. Hooray! Hooray! From we yard we celebrate Winston Ojukwu to Macaulay Jr. today. Happy birthday, Winston Ojukwu to Macaulay Jr. We are singing for you, for all the battles you fought for us, for standing firm, for standing true. Happy birthday, Winston Ojukwu to Macaulay Jr. Sierra Leone celebrates today. May blessings fall like morning sun and guide you safely on your way. You shine a light where darkness lay, giving a voice to those with none to say across Africa and the wider world. Your words like flags of hope unfurled, courage marks your every stand. You fight for fairness in our land, a champion with a steady heart. For unity you play your part. Hooray! We wish you a happy birthday. Hooray! We wish you many happy returns. Hooray! Hooray! From we yard we celebrate Winston Ojukwu to Macaulay Jr. today. Happy birthday, Winston your fear. Your legacy we hold so dear. A voice of courage, strong and clear. Hooray! We wish you a happy birthday. Hooray! We wish you many happy returns. Hooray! Hooray! From we are